Earlier on, I was getting carried by Whopper and Xamp in Heatseeker. Let's see what it's like to play solo. Let's see how we get on soloing Heatseeker. EU 1v1 is better than NA. I would agree, but only because EU also has Middle East. Because if you ever look at the top 10 1v1 leaderboard in the 1v1 leaderboard, like 4 or 5 of the players in the top 10 will always be like Saudi Arabia players. They're insane at 1v1. Middle East is better than EU. I don't think so. I would disagree with that. Far too vague of a statement to be true. Wait, am I? Okay, I need to full screen Rocket League. I think I full screened it now. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I would say if we're talking who's better, EU or Middle East, you have to go EU. I mean, England just beat Middle East in a 1v1 series recently. England, not Europe, England. So if you took the best in Europe, if you took, you know, Joria's, I don't know who else you'd put in the best in Europe. Maybe FairJame on his day. What would your guys' Europe dream team be? Pick your best 3 or 4 European players to play against the best 3 or 4 from the Middle East. Who would it be? I would definitely have yeah, Astral apparently Jack, Joria's FairJame against Khalid, FY Ali, Ahmad, and oh, he faked me. Goodness sake. Who would I put in for Middle East as well? Probably AMS recently. Probably AMS. AMS, Ahmad, Ali. That's FY Ali 77. And Khalid, obviously. Yeah, I think that the Europe team would likely win. Likely. It'd be close though. Definitely be very close. I'm going to try not to get faked out by my teammates missing. We're going to try and carry this. But sometimes they might hit it and make me end up out of position. Okay. I'm ignoring them. I know they're probably missing. We need to try and get this up in the air though. Oh my goodness, right. He's probably missing that. It's fine. Dodge that demo. You're not missing that one. Could miss this. No, he didn't. TRK is so good. Yeah, TRK, I've never seen him play in a ones tournament though, so he has zero results apart from, I think he has one result where he was playing in somebody else's account in Fusion. I don't know if that's a result you really want to be talking about. As a TRK fan, that's probably something that he would want to move on from. Yeah, there's also SMW. I know he's a pretty legit player. He got invited to Salt Mine 2, but he had to pass up on his spot. So he left of his own accord. It wasn't because of him getting removed or anything. He just left because he couldn't play it. So we're playing a bit more sweaty Heatseeker now. Having to do a bit of carrying here, but it's fine. Yeah, TRK was involved in a couple of scandals. Now, listen, I'm not trying to be the one to keep bringing that up. I hope he, you know, can move on from that, learn from it, and have a fun and successful Rocket League career. But people have to understand there are repercussions for actions like that. So when something like that happens, when a player cheats in a tournament, they're probably not going to be playing in any tournaments from that TO for a very long time. A very long time. And that is how it is. That's just how it is. So you know, I'm surprised that people are, I guess what I'm saying is I'm surprised that people online are surprised at the current situation. Everyone deserves a second chance. That was his second chance, actually. They did the same thing a week or 2 weeks before in a Middle East tournament. That was the second chance. I think people have to understand. And like I said earlier, I'm not trying to, you know, stir up a riot here. You guys put your pitchforks away, but I'm just explaining the situation. That was the second chance. The fact that that team was in Fusion, that was their second chance. And they blew it. So, yeah, I think that's all I really need to say about that situation. And yeah, best of luck to them. They're going to have to wait a long time before I consider them for any event that I'm involved in. Oh, I thought I jumped over that guy. When will the EU lineup be announced? I don't know. I'm not really in charge of or involved with that process at all. That's Gold Rush's responsibility. But I would guess tomorrow, because the EU qualifier is a day after the NA qualifier. The EU main event is a day after the NA main event. So it would make sense, therefore, if the EU player announcement was a day after the NA player announcement. I want to repeat, though, I am just speculating there. Don't know for a fact. Oh, I wanted to try and rebend that quickly on target, but I've missed, and now my team are probably going to concede. Okay, nice. Gold Rush greater than RLCS, change your mind? Why do I have to, why does one of them have to be better? Why can't we just have both? Alright, we're gonna go for an early rebend on this one if it doesn't. Oh, if it doesn't go in? Okay. I didn't think it was gonna bounce like that at all. Alright, don't know if I actually saved that or if the crossbar did, but it's fine. Getting pretty fast. Could be a miss at any minute. That was a crossbar, not me. Oh, he matrixed it. What? Did I not hit this? Oh, I did. It just didn't turn around fast enough. Wow. That is surprising. Usually the ball will turn around a bit faster than that. Usually it'll turn around just a bit quicker. Prevent own goals like that from happening. But sometimes you can own goal a Heatseeker. Oh man, the bounce is not what I thought was happening at all. That's probably in. Yeah, I should have gone back. What's the difference between this and normal Heatseeker? Just the map in Haunted Heatseeker is always Urban Midnight or Urban, I don't know what you call this, Urban Thunderstorm, whatever this map's called. It's always here, and it's also always the green versus magenta, lime versus magenta colors. So this isn't really lime, is it? What kind of green is this? Some other different kind of green. Oh well. I could have done more here. I didn't read enough of my teammates' whiffs. I should have read the early game whiffs a bit better. Wait, that's competitive. I want to play more Heatseeker. Whoa! I wasn't even... We're in a game. I got a save. I was tapped out. What? Replays are live. It's going to be 3 ranked replays. I'm nuts. I just got a save in Heatseeker while I'm AFK. Can I explain Hyperbrawl? If you hang about for another like 45 minutes, I will. I'm probably just going to explain. Well, actually, I guess I'll do a quick explanation of what Hyperbrawl is right now, because it is coming up later in the stream. Okay, let me just get that for you guys. So, PvP game. It is player versus player. You can do one. I think it's a 1 to 4 player. But when I played one test game earlier just to make sure it was working, and I believe that I got a bot in my team by default. So you probably want to queue up with teammates. Initially, I'll just queue up solo to show you guys what it's like solo, because I know most of you guys will want to know. After that, if any of you guys have the game, I can maybe party up with you if we can. I think we can get on into games together. Then we can play some team games. But it's up to 4 player, 1 to 4. So yeah, I think you can queue up with a party of 4. But we're gonna check that in about 45 minutes when we start that stream segment. I believe it's like a little best of 3 like there's 90-second rounds, so you play a best of 3 of 3 90-second rounds, which is interesting. I actually really like that when I tried it earlier, except for the fact that we just lost the first 2 rounds, so we lost 2-0. We just lost it immediately. Oh man, I have to assume that they're whipping there. I've just scored, haven't I? Yeah, there's multiple different heroes to choose, and they all have different abilities, different PvP abilities, besides trying to throw the ball into a goal in an indoor football kind of style arena. Yeah, all the heroes have abilities and weapons. When's Jack vs Ahmad ranked relocate? Have you just been auto-corrected? I don't know what you meant to say, but I'm pretty sure you didn't mean to say relocate. But we're going to be kicking off those ranked replays in 30 minutes time. That's when we're starting those. We're just going to play some Haunted Heatseeker until then. And I'll be doing AMA with Twitch chat. I would greatly appreciate if you would give a tip on how to get past or stay in Diamond. 3 days ago you reached Diamond 1 and 1v1s for your highest rank yet. Well, I can't tell you any. I actually don't really know what Diamond 1 and 1v1 looks like at the moment. After the new reset, I don't really know what that entails. But what I can tell you is that if you've just reached your highest rank for the first time, you're probably going to lose it. That's just how it works. Most people, when they get their highest rank of all time, like let's say you go from Plat 2 to Diamond 1 one day, you're probably going to lose it. And the faster you accept that, the more fun you're going to have with the whole experience. Just you're probably going to lose your highest rank after you get it. It's just how it is. But then you're also more likely to get it back. After you've been to a rank one time, it's much easier to get it back again. So I wouldn't worry too much about the rank, but if you're wanting to improve, if you just want to get better, yeah, just do not concern yourself with what rank you are. Just try to play to improve. That's the main thing that you want to focus on. Diamond 1 and 1v1 is mini Azrael sitting quad flip resets. Yeah, I bet Diamond 1 and 1v1 is pretty good these days. It's probably quite good. And what a rally here. Uh-oh. I'm out the game. That's bad. That could be a goal. Hey, I've scored. Never mind. It's fine. You got 5 of 10 champ wins last season. Well, this season maybe you can get 10 of 10 champ wins. And then you can have a reward for your improvement. How does that sound? Something else to work towards, you know. I'm actually so excited that there are ranks above my rank now. This is so cool. Because I've been, you know, Grand Champ's been my best rank for multiple seasons before this. Multiple seasons. Grand Champ's been my peak. Man, I'm parrying this game. Look at me go. Oh, one of my teammates is DC'd. To carry even more. But yeah, now that there's, you know, Grand Champ 2, Grand Champ 3, Supersonic Legend, that's awesome. And also, I'm not even Grand Champ yet, so I've got a massive grind ahead of me, which is really cool. Because before now, Rocket League wasn't really a grind anymore. There weren't enough ranks. Right, one more goal and we've won it before the end of the game. Just need that 7. You got GC and hard lost motivation. Well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Last season, I got GC and that was the last game I played in 2v2, I believe. I don't think I played any. I got GC in 2s and I don't think I played any more 2v2 games after getting GC. Now, I was extremely busy in real life, so I didn't have much time to play Rocket League. And I was casting a ton of Rocket League as well. So I didn't want to just completely fill my life with the game. Tried to, you know, keep things mixed up, keep things fresh. But that being said, having new ranks in the game, definitely a lot of fun.
With all the new players at the bunnies of the ranks, is Diamond the new plat?
The bunnies of the ranks. All these new players at the bunnies of the ranks, the bottom of the ranks. Bottom is censored by Brian. Who censored bottom? And I think that's also a really good idea to censor bottom. Probably a probably a good idea. That's hilarious though. Is Diamond the new plat? Right now, no. Right now, it is not. At the moment, I don't know what the new it might be gold actually, because at the moment everybody's still trying to like rank up a little bit. Everybody's still pretty low rated compared to what they're going to finish at the end of the season. But you know, as the really high rated players start to climb their ranks. Ooh, I almost own goal that. That was a beautiful own goal. Yeah, as the really high rated players climb, that allows the players below them to climb, that allows the players below them to climb, and so on and so on and so on. And eventually, all the people who are currently in champ will be able to climb to grand champ and so on. It's going to just keep on changing like this. Oh wow, I thought I hit this. Apparently not. Yeah, I think for the most part, people are currently lower ranked than they finished off last season. Mostly. You know, that's not going to be the case for everybody, but for the most part, yes. It shall be. You think your mechanics are good for your rank, but your mentality is bad? Any tips? Well, most of the players who think their mechanics are good for their rank are wrong. You might not be wrong, but I'm going to tell you that most players who think their mechanics are better than everyone at their rank are mistaken. So bear that in mind. You do want to bear that in mind. There are probably lots of mechanics that you are not very good at that you could be working on to improve. But what do you mean? What mechanics do you think you're good at? If you tell me what mechanics you think you're good at, I might be able to give you a better answer. As far as mentality goes, you just got to stop caring about your rank. The sooner you stop caring, and stop caring about winning and losing. It's fine to go on like a 4 or 5 game loss streak. It happens. When you go on a massive loss streak, don't get tilted. It doesn't matter. You can just go win the points back another day. Like, the points, it's just a number on in a game online. It really shouldn't matter to you at all. Well, the rank shouldn't. Difference between Haunted Heatseeker and normal Heatseeker, just this map and the color scheme, from what I can tell. Crane Train, thanks to the brand new Prime. Matt the Guide with the 9-month tier 1, welcome back. And also Eckstein with the 5-month tier 1, welcome back to you. Yeah, what mechanics do you think you're better at than everybody else at your rank? That's what I'm curious to know. Talked about this yesterday. A lot of people in Rocket League are very happy to admit that they've got a bad mentality. They're very happy to admit that they're bad at positioning. But everybody, a lot of these people love to say that they've got great mechanics. Everybody's really proud of their mechanical ability, and then very quick to dismiss themselves in other aspects, as if it's cool to be bad at positioning. Just like it's cool to be bad at kickoffs. Oh yeah, I lose every kickoff when I play once. I lose all my kickoffs. I lose all my 50-50s as well, actually. Oh yeah, I miss every big boost. Luckily my mechanics are able to balance out all that. Shut up. Nonsense. Do you think he'll give out titles for GCs this season? I would imagine so. Yeah. You're all around mechanically good, like you could flip reset, maybe sometimes double flip reset, but it's barely. Your ground mechanics are good. It's barely, and your ground mechanics are good. So basically, you think your air mechanics are better than your rank. So now, Fafmid5, what rank are you? I'm curious. What rank are you that you think it's important to be able to flip reset and double flip reset? And I'm very curious, because this it sounds like you're a rank where that doesn't matter at all. Like, neither of these things matter at all, and in fact, if you're focusing on those things, like if you're going into a game and you're like, wow, yeah, I landed 1 flip reset this game, nobody else even tried, clearly I'm better than these guys mechanically, you're very likely wrong. C3, yeah, definitely, you're 100% wrong then. Flip resets, double flip resets are a completely irrelevant skill until you reach, like, I would say, not even base Supersonic Legend, just mid to high Supersonic Legend is the only rank where flip resets will matter. Being able to flip reset will actually make a difference. The only rank. In Chap 3, who can flip reset? Completely irrelevant. There are so many more important things that you need to learn. I could get to Champ 3 without a single aerial goal. I'll tell you that much. I could get to Champ 3 without scoring any aerial goals. Not just flip resets, any aerial goals. I guarantee it. Like, in fact, it might be easier. No, you can't. I guarantee you, I can probably get to Grand Champ if you give me a little bit of time. Champ 3, absolutely. I mean, I'm two divs off. I could go get Champ 3 in 2v2 without a single aerial goal. Doesn't matter. Not important. The only thing that matters is recoveries, your challenge timing, and yeah, your decisions of what to go for and what not to go for. Which most of the time you shouldn't be going for things. Most aerial attacks and most aerial plays and aerial passing plays that players go for are totally unnecessary and just a terrible idea, and they work sometimes, so players think that it was a good idea, but it really isn't necessary at all. Prove it in a YouTube series. It does sound like fun. Do it then. I'm not going to do it today because I have 20 minutes. And then I'm going to be switching to casting. Then we're going to be switching to Hyperbrawl. But yeah, I will try and record that for you guys. Your mentality is so bad that you only trust your mechanics, which will sometimes flop because you doubt yourself. I mean, until you can like score something most of the time, if you're just like, listen, if you just want to rank up, then going for like the kind of shot that you can't pull off most of the time is probably a bad idea. It's better to just stick to what you know. Better to stick to what's reliable. But if all you care about is hitting clips on people, then sure, yeah, just go clip on people. Hit flip resets. It's a game. You can do whatever you want. It's not all about winning and ranking up. If people want to have fun clipping on nerds and hitting flip resets to post on Twitter, be my guest. You can do that. Rocket League is a game that will let that happen. Yeah, everyone in GC apart from their teammates, true. If I had better 1v1 teammates, that would be GC, no problem. Yeah, speed, efficiency, boost management, recoveries, positioning, hitting the ball hard, and just like shooting. Basically just shooting the ball. Full volleys, half volleys are the most important shots that you need to know in Rocket League, regardless of rank. Being able to just hit the ball hard towards the other team's goal from a basic shooting position, that's by far the most important thing. Aerials, not even close to as important. Dribbling, not even close to being as important. It's all about shooting. You can get to Supersonic Legend by only taking shots. Just watch a K-Dop stream. I think K-Dop these days does actually play a more stylish game, but back in the day, K-Dop would literally just shoot the ball very, very well and win every game in ranked. You would just get super high rated in ranked by only shooting. And you know, people still want to learn flip resets and stuff. That they think that that's how they rank up. Like, I'm telling you, if you just want to have fun, go ahead, go flip reset. But if you want to rank up, stop doing that. Stop thinking about that. Doesn't matter. What's an underused, underrated mechanic? Pinches and wall dashes. MO. Underrated mechanic? Hitting the ball hard is the most underrated mechanic by most players. They go into a game and they don't even think for a second that the other players in the other team could be actually just hitting the ball harder than them. Booming the ball is the most underrated mechanic. Not pinches, not wall dashes, not any of this fancy stuff. Boring boomers. Most important mechanic. By far. It's not even close.